All right. Come on, got a 5-star, number one middle linebacker in the
One
nation.
One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Mikey Stadium. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
Put the phone on the ground.
I think that's the one thing the coach has been talking about with this running back all year long. Each and every week, this guy has been stepping up, and he's being a leader by the way he is in the locker room, on the practice field, and on game day. And I think you saw a fantastic performance the last time out. This team is winning games. They're in a good rhythm right now, in large part because of how well this guy's towing the rock.
And I think it's the identity of this team, right? Like, you can feel it. It's him. He is the identity. He's the heartbeat. He's the pulse. He's the consistent part that they really depend on. Like, no matter what the environment is throughout the season, they know they can lean on him. And the consistency has been there. So this offense goes through him. Look forward to watching him today against a pretty good defense.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Could be an out. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting him outflanked with the Wildcat. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's look at the big picture for Army. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need. Makes the grab and room to run. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Torn pec.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of runner high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a 1st down. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looks as if he's going to
Ah!
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
They've got from the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Can't get him to the ground. Man, there were some collisions in there before he was finally stopped about a yard short. It'll be fourth down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return.
God
and
dang.
to their feet on that one. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Cool. Got the first
Man,
one.
I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. And that developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind, and this offense all of a sudden down close to your goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Black Knights. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holloway. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Henry.
Bad user.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately.
Got a little grass. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Owls. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this
And that's
defense
what
has been
loses me
so
games.
dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
That's what loses
And
me
he'll
games. Can't do
just
that
take
no
a
more.
knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Making side adjustments here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Makes his man miss. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Breaks the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They want to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds, thankfully, for your offense that you didn't turn it over. And now it's decision time. Do we want to punt the football or do we want to go for it? Analytics, of course, I think says go for it every single time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at least you didn't turn the football over.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking for room, it's Bernard. Got enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake. Under fire. Pulls it in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. He splits the upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look
Don't throw
at
a
today's
pick six,
action.
man. I'm up
We
21-0.
begin our whip around with Florida taking on the Texas Longhorns.
Still up 7.
And it's the Gators in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. From the gun, running back gets to give. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Henry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Swings it out to the flat. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. That play, a really good example of just making sure your guys settle down after a mistake.
Yeah, getting him some confidence. When you make those mistakes, you get rattled a little bit, but just like free throws or jump shots, just see it go through the net. Now you get a little bit of confidence, start getting the juices flowing, and then maybe we'll attack the football down the field a little bit more.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just keep slinging it. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus,
and he did
it with ease.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Quarterback keeper. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. And hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback keeps it inside the 45. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inch.
Might have a chance. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Makes the grab. It's Messer. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. The snap sets up the throw. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal.
Got a score here.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Snap to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense getting the pressure.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football.
But he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Howard. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football?
Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, and he missed it. Precise, relentless execution on that
Still up 2
13-play
possessions.
scoring
Damn,
drive.
that was bad.
And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open.
Wow.
It's a foot race. He'll take it to the house.
Starters are staying in.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the move.
I might lose.
Make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab.
I lost.
Just
I
what they were
fucking
looking
lost.
for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They have to make sure everybody is set. Can't give away any yardage here.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
To the air on second down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there.
Man, there is nothing worse in the world than that feeling right
the
there.
Lord.
Missing a field goal.
Thank the Lord, icing that motherfucker work.
You're a kicker. You're supposed to make those man
5-1, baby.
That sting.
He's going to carry that miss for a long time too, David. Obviously, the offense and the team put him in a position to come through for them. He's just going to have to learn from this, get back to practice, and want to make it next time he gets that opportunity.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it
Praise the
matters.
Lord for that one,
You
baby.
don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job.